Hey Maria, I hope you're doing well today. I'm chilling. I've just been kind of cleaning my house and moving stuff in. So I'm chilling. I'm just gonna be on here for a couple hours. Hey Kapil. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope y'all are having a chill day. Yeah, do you have a question, Kapil? You can go ahead and post it right now. Yeah, definitely, Maria. Hey Stephanie. So I'm gonna start a list. I've got Kapil and then Maria so far. I hope y'all are doing well today. Oh, hey Janice. I hope y'all are doing well. Turn that on vibrate. Yeah, Janice, for sure. So I've got Kapil, Maria, and Janice. Yeah, I'm stoked to see what the universe has for you today. I'm just very grateful every time I get a new day to just start over and try and pay attention to what the universe is telling me. All right, Kapil, I hope I'm saying your name correctly. If you want to get your question together, I found this deck, just the typical albino weight deck. I can't remember the author's name, like the illustrator. I can't remember their name, but I feel like their name should be included with this packet. Oh, that's what's up. I like that name. I just want to make sure. What else? So now, okay, for sure. Let's do it. All right, so Sonam. I hope I'm saying that correctly. All right. Let me just get in touch with the soul plane right quick. Okay. Hey, Evelyn. Hey, Nav. Hey, Amanda. Yeah. So far I've got Kapil. I'm doing Kapil right now. Maria, Janice, Manya. Nav. I'm feeling grateful that it is a new day, for sure. All right. Doing Kapil's question. What are Sonam's feelings about Kapil? Let's do that first, and then I'll do the see if there's going to be some communication with y'all. It'll probably come up regardless. So I'm wondering what are Sonam's feelings for Kapil. I'm just shuffling the card, just breaking them into 3. Well, this wanted to jump out. Kapil, it's interesting. I asked what Sonam's feelings were for you, like towards you, and this wanted to jump out, this judgment, and then this Queen of Swords came out. So this person right now might be feeling like they had to make like a judgment, maybe about their connection with you or something that they felt like they needed to do on their own. This person is very much coming from a place of logic more so than feeling. So it seems like if this person is kind of being like standoffish, or maybe they're communicating to you in a way that could be taken as like a little bit more harsh and not as sensitive as to maybe what you might need right now. They are either there's something about making a judgment call that was good for them specifically. Let me get some clarifiers on both of these. I'm really interested in this energy right now. Any messages? What can you tell me, universe, about this judgment right here? Interesting. There's a lot of major cards coming up for this person. Very practical. I'm just looking at the chat now. Hey, Sinead. Doot. Yes, I got you on the list. Oh, thanks, Maria. So this judgment card came out, right, as I was asking about what this person might be feeling towards you. They had to make some sort of judgment, and I asked, what was that about? And that might have something to do with their belief system or things that they believe. This person right here is very much like in tune with their intuition. They can just, I'm seeing that I'm lagging a little bit. I'll wait for it. It's lagging it's good for you? It seems to be lagging for me for a little bit. Just a second, I'm sorry, y'all. It's good. I don't know why it's lagging for me. If y'all are seeing that it's good, then I'll keep going though. So this person, and in regards to how they feel towards you, it's so distracting for me. Um, there's something about what they believe, or this person really relies on their inner wisdom. And so the kind of what I'm feeling is like this is something that they felt they needed to do based on something that they believe. Um, they're really finding the strength to like trust themselves and trust what they need and what they believe. Hey BTS, yes, you can be added. Okay, it looks like it's stopped lagging. Let me get some information about this Queen of Swords. So this just caught my eye in here. This Queen of Swords. There's like, oh, it might be an angel or a kid. I'm gonna keep that in mind. If it caught my eye, oh, you're welcome. Then it definitely means something. Something, okay, I understand. So it really seems like they are like answering to a higher calling. I don't know if this person is like religious or they're very spiritual, but that seems to be the case. See, this is what caught my eye in here with this Queen of Swords. There's like an angel in here, and I'm just like, what is that about? And the Judgment has like a giant angel on it, so it's like pointing towards that. And so I'm wondering, about the level of consciousness of this person and them investing in that. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. They are very much on this like spiritual or religious path right now. And so that's what I think is going on here, and maybe why they might be approaching you from like, if they are communicative, which I can see that this person might be, um, they're not really as sensitive. Hey, Tamara. This person looks very consumed in their level of consciousness right now. And then look, the King of Swords is on the bottom. So this is very much somebody doing some intellectual work. And if this person's at a queen right now, they very much, their energy specifically is invested into their intellectual growth. Yeah, I actually do, because this Queen of Swords came out. And that's why I thought maybe that question might be answered in this one. I do. I do see the communication within the next 3 months. They might not be, again, they might be this type of energy, which is this person's head above the clouds. They don't get overthrown by their emotions, so it might come off as a little bit like stern. But I think that they are open to connecting with you. Yeah. Let me do some oracle for you. Let me do a couple oracle cards for you. I want to do a moonology, and we will see what spirit has to say about y'all's connection and what it might look like moving forward. I do see connection, communication with this person. It just seems like they are very much on a spiritual quest. Like that is their priority right now. Their level of consciousness is transitioning. So I wonder if this person's also, I feel like everybody's intuitive. This person just might be open to their intuition, because this Queen of the Swords, I mean, very much like in tune with their intuition. Universe, do you have any messages for Kapil and Sonam regarding their relationship and connection and possibly moving forward? Woo! That one came out really quick. We got meditate and contemplate. So let's see if this resonates. You're talking about dreaming, and we've got meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. This is a very, very dreamy energy. New moon in Pisces. Pisces at the end, of course. So I'll hold this card up for you. This card speaks of dreams and romance, of soulmates and poetry. It suggests there's a new start coming your way that's connected to a matter that leaves you feeling somewhere between having your head in the clouds and being in a totally altered state. There could be confusion and disappointment if that's what you've had before and if that's what you're expecting. However, if you're onto a good thing, then wish hard because the words of your soul and your heart could help bring about the manifestation of your dreams. If all that sounds a little wet and watery, then that's Pisces for you. Exactly what I was just talking about. This is the last sign of the zodiac, and the new moon in Pisces can suggest a last-ditch chance to make your dreams come true. Attuned to the moon, use feelings to guide your way. Logic won't work right now. Additional meanings for this card: face your fears, they may be holding you back. This situation is being healed. It's time to surrender to the divine. Avoid being deceptive or willingly deceived. So I think that that is some really good advice from the universe. I feel that. I feel that. I do. I do. I just got the chills. I think that's some really good advice for where it seems the situation is at right now, or where this person's mind is at, rather. And I guess where your mind is at too. Let me do, there's another oracle deck that I like to use called Soul Truth that gives folks like practical ways to incorporate messages of like self-healing, of raising your consciousness and your self-awareness. I don't see a third party. I did not see a third party. Nice, 222. Any messages for Kapil in regards to their connection with Sonam? Hey, Miriam. Definitely. Thankfully, Maria is like on top of that. Any messages for Kapil? Ooh, that one wanted to jump out. All right, Kapil. I feel like this one is kind of similar to this other message that you got about meditating and contemplating. This says, how can I be more flexible right now? This says, what are you trying to control? Maybe it's time to let go. Let love move through you today and trust the outcome will be for your highest good. Today's soul action: remind yourself all day long that you are safe, that life is happening for you, and that you are not alone. Then go do some yoga. Oh, you started meditation today? Okay, well, you're inspiring me to meditate. I say that like every day, and then I'm just like, go, 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 because I have so many ideas about stuff that I want to do, but like meditating has just been the best thing that I've incorporated in my life when I do it. I see. I see. Well, you're definitely not alone. There's energy around folks all the time. Just because you can't see something happening doesn't mean that it's not happening. Oh, I'm so sorry, boo. Well, I'm very sorry about that, like for your loss. Like, I can't imagine having both of my parents not being around. I can't imagine that. But energy can never be destroyed. I feel energy around me all the time, and I know that it can't be destroyed. It can only be transferred into something else. So I very much feel that there are folks' energy around us all the time that they mostly habitate in like higher frequency planes. That's what this soul plane that I'm speaking of. And you can talk to them too. Like I talk to spirits, I just talk out loud. I don't have any like expectation or get hard on myself about like a specific way that I need to do it. Just like talking out loud. Okay, Kapil. I love your energy. I appreciate your question and for hanging out at the channel. I really like that. And you're not alone. There's energy around you all the time. And we're here. You know, I know. And you've inspired me to meditate because that gets me into like a very centered space and very much falling behind me putting my energy and awareness into like my fears and anxieties and whatnot. And my laptop is somewhat lagging again. So I hope it's okay for y'all. It just looks like it's lagging for me. Thank you, Kapil. I appreciate your energy. Right, exactly. All right, Maria. Yeah, definitely, definitely. I'm stoked that Spirit had these messages for you. I want to take them into consideration for myself as well. Okay, let's do it. Will Peter text Maria within the near future? And then we'll get more specific. Let's do, maybe we'll do it in this one. Will Peter text Maria within this month of June 2020? This is some interesting energy. The reason why I want to say no to them texting you this month is because I think that this is either where this person's headspace is at or it's the current energy of y'all's connection. But this person looks sad. They look hella sad. And the reason why I'm saying that I don't think that this person will reach out to you is because this person in this card doesn't look like they're reaching out to anybody right now. They're just like looking down. I can't even see their face. Like, and I imagine if I were feeling like that, I just probably wouldn't want to talk to anybody. So let's get some clarifiers on this. This energy is very interesting to me. It's very sad. Get those yellow shoes though. I think that I think that whatever this situation is might come around, but there's this energy here of being on guard. Being on guard, and I think this person is really trying to figure out how to replenish. See all these cups here? When this is reversed, I can just imagine these just like spilling over even more. I feel like this person is trying to refill their own cup right now. And sometimes when we're doing that, like we're just all our energies just gets taken on that, taken up doing that. But I do see the situation coming around. This yellow here got my attention. And then I saw there was like a little bit of yellow by this building over here, which for me tells me that this person might cross this bridge and come back towards society, which is just symbolic towards a transition towards coming back to being social. So I don't know if that resonates with you, but it kind of feels like for me that this person's trying to like replenish their own cup. It could even be saying that maybe that is both of y'all's energy, but there is that energy present here. which and that was just for this month, you know, like there's like 15 days left in this month, so this person is very much in contemplation. This is a period right now of trying to gain a new perspective, seeing things. This person is upside down, whereas I'm right side up right now. Well, from my perspective, this is just somebody literally has a different perspective. They're gaining a different perspective. But just kind of during that time, it's there's not communication. There's very much maybe like somebody being more retracted or recluse. We got some anxiety here. So it looks like folks are going through it. And you know what? I immediately want to get some Soul Truth Oracle cards out and see how we can bring, how people can feel like empowered themselves, like both you and this other person. Universe, how can Maria feel more empowered during this just in general, actually. How can Maria feel more empowered right now? What would make them feel more empowered or help them to be more empowered? And, you know, like nothing is ever set in stone. Readings are not an end all, like be all. I want to read this top card too, because I saw this before I was shuffling. I was like, I wonder if that applies. But, you know, depending on people's actions, people have free will, like you and this other person have free will. So, and things are changing all the time. Like your emotions come and go, they get stuck, they get released, like the whole human shenanigans. So, but this is just kind of the energy that I'm picking up on right now, currently, based on maybe both of y'all's energies right now. I like this. When was the last time I couldn't stop laughing or smiling? It says, go back to a moment when you laughed so hard you almost peed your pants, or did. Feel the laughter growing in your body, your cheeks hurting and eyes watering. Maybe there was even a snort too. Laughter is healing. It reminds us to take life less seriously and find the joy in the littlest things. I feel like I'm being read right now too, damn. Note to self, laugh more often. Today's soul action, make somebody laugh today. So I like that because really what I was kind of hoping would come out of here for you. And you also got, how can I be more flexible right now? What are you trying to control? Maybe it's time to let go. Let love move through you today and trust the outcome will be for your highest good. Today's soul action, remind yourself all day long that you are safe, that life is happening for you, and that you are not alone. And then do some yoga. I want to do, my laptop's lagging, and I hope that's not lagging for y'all. Technology is just really going at it today. I don't know if y'all are experiencing that or what planetarily is going, like what's going on in the planets, but I feel like it's affecting technology today. Okay, thank you, Maria. Good, I'm glad. So I'm gonna do an iris for Maria. Universe, do you have any messages I love it when like I don't even start shuffling or like I'll just start to shuffle and then like the cards will come out because we got one on um, the energy of control, the one who needs to control in green. So there's some growth. There's some growth here, and I feel, I saw that like yellow shoe, and what I understood that to mean was that this is going to turn around for sure. Universe, what messages do you have for Maria? Any advice for them right now? Like, what would most benefit them? Whew, so many. Universe, what advice do you have for Maria? You got cornucopia, number 31. Let's see. All right, you have been given gifts of sweet harvest. All of your hard work is paid off, and look at what loveliness you have grown from simple seeds. Take this time to award yourself for all the labor and sweat that you put into your bounty, for you have created fullness, and what a beautiful thing to do. I like that. Let's do one more. So Maria, you also got noble, number 60. So maybe this has to do with like spiritual growth, like your own spiritual growth and what it looks like for that to kind of be changing or transcending right now. This card wants to confront you with those little white lies you might feed yourself or accept from other people. It's time to get rid of all that bull. This card is as stubborn as it gets. And if you don't look at these little falsehoods right now and try to move around this card, it's not moving. All right, Maria. I hope that helped you. I hope I was able to answer your question and maybe get you some advice from the universe that you might feel more empowered during this time or during this situation that you're dealing with. You're a Capricorn. All right. So Janice. Good. I'm glad. I'm super glad. Thanks for bringing your energy to me. I definitely could see Capricorn. I love a Capricorn, yeah. All right, Janice, if you are here and you still have a question, all right, Janice. Okay, so I remember my dreams almost every morning. Sometimes I don't know if they want to tell me something or they're just dreams. Let's see what's up. All right, so we're looking at Janice's dreams. And Manya, I was gonna say, I think Manya's a Scorpio, but I don't want to say anything. Just, I love Scorpios. I just wanted to hear what you had to say first, I guess. I love Scorpios, dude. They really remind me of Tauruses. I feel like they have a lot of the same like qualities or things that they value, as well as their connection to like speaking to themselves. All right, Janice. Let's look at Janice's dreams. Janice, do you feel like your dreams are trying to warn you about someone specific? There's this energy here about being warned, and I think this might have to do with something that happened in your past. I think that this has to do with something that happened in your past that maybe did not get resolved. I've got this. Let me show you everything that I got. So I've got this Seven of Swords with this Two of Cups, and they were both in reverse. And just like these energies, upright or reverse, like the energy of this that I'm feeling right now is like trying to warn against someone that you were vulnerable with or close to. See these two folks? And there was some like trifling energy here. This is some like red flag. See this red? Doot, doot, doot. And that doesn't necessarily have to mean that there is currently something going on right now. Like there's a specific situation that's making you feel that way, which might be why you are trying to reach out to me or whoever to try and understand why these dreams are happening. Okay, and so I was asking in my head, like, okay, why is this happening? Is this something that they need to be worried about? And I've got this Two of Swords with the Five, and this is talking about, this is a situation that has already happened, and this is someone closing off their heart chakra. In both of these cards right here, this person, sorry, my thing is hella lagging right now. This person is hunched over, which is again another, if you think about like when you're sad and you don't want to like be vulnerable with anybody, you like hunch over. Or if it's like a situation or somebody asks you a question and you don't like what they said or something, you're like, ooh. My last dream was with a broken cup. We were celebrating, and a man didn't like her vibe was close to me. I'm wondering if there's just like something, some like energy pattern that's stuck in you. Sometimes, like when we experience trauma and we don't allow that energy to like move through us, it gets stuck and it just kind of like circles around itself. And that's how it kind of like keeps its energy and momentum going. And when you get like triggered or something, or when you have a bad dream and you get like triggered or something, the that energy pattern, you can give it your attention, and when you do that, it gains like power, and you're all of a sudden you're only aware of that thing. So you're giving that thing power, and all of a sudden you start feeling the same things that you were feeling when the actual traumatic thing took place. And sometimes when we don't release, um, or when we don't release those energy patterns by getting behind that and not giving it our awareness, um, it can form like a crust around our heart chakra, which would make it difficult to be vulnerable with other people or to even be able to tap into like this unlimited energy that everybody has stored within their heart, which allows people to feel very inspired on their own and very like confident on their own, and less pulling away from other people, less anxious, and just more empowered essentially. This shit is lagging so much. So you know what? Let's do, now that we kind of have an idea about where this is coming from, let's do some soul truth and universe has your back oracles. Yeah. So as of like right now, especially with your confirmation and communicating to me that there's nothing really around right now, I would say, and throughout this reading, I'm getting the understanding that this has to do with like a stuck energy pattern, something traumatic that happened in the past that has not been released. Yes. So let's get some soul truth. This just caught my eye. What can I create? Where can I create more space? And I just want to read this right quick. Instead of filling yourself up with busy work and things to do, create a more sacred space in your schedule, in your home, your mind, your lungs, and in your heart. Take time to just be. Today's soul action, do a clutter detox of your schedule, home, and innermost self. Make space. Clarity will come. And I feel like again that I'm getting the house. I'm getting red right now. And I'm really trying to make some space for myself even before I came on this live stream, just kind of like not resisting anything, but like making space for it. And clarity did come like the more I kept doing this live reading. So I really feel that might be beneficial for you as well. But I hadn't even shuffled yet. Any messages for Janice? Any messages for Janice? Check this out. What expectations do I have that are impossible to meet? The expectations we have are mostly delusional and impossible to meet. We then experience disappointment with ourselves or with a relationship when they are not met. It's time to dissolve your expectations and replace them with gratitude. Today's soul action, be grateful. You are being summoned to more peace. Peace is home for our soul, and it is accompanied by trust. It comes when you surrender and focus only on what you can control. If you expect nothing and are grateful for everything, you will experience extreme fulfillment. So it looks like you are safe, Janice. It looks like you're safe. Okay, good. I'm glad that that resonated with you. Because it hella resonated with me, damn. I'm glad. I'm glad. Thank you for bringing your energy to the stream. I love having you here. All right, Manya. Definitely, of course. Of course. Manya, while you, oh, you got it. You got it already. What's my reputation in the spirit realm? I watched a pick a card on the topic once, and now I'm like, ooh, sounds fun to ask. Yeah, that's what's up. Well, let's see what happens. Let's see what comes out. I don't know if this resonates so far, but this is the Hierophant. And this person has keys to knowledge that these folks are, they currently do not have access to this. And it's, I think, just by level of where that person's at, level of consciousness. And even where these people are at, they might be this person to other people. I know, right? That's right. I thought that, and I was like, I don't want to assume. So let's see what's up. See the Empress. This is someone in charge of their creativity, feeling very confident, trying to feel very confident is what I'm getting so far. But definitely be confident. Be confident for sure. You have every reason to be. Let's see. That's dope. What is Manya's reputation in the spirit realm? What's Manya's reputation in the spirit realm? Very interesting. I've got the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, with the Queens in reverse. So overall energy here, there's just this energy of, we saw that Empress too, and that person is covered in grain. They're surrounded by abundance, surrounded by abundance. And both of these energies are folks that like really, this energy knows how to make something manifest in the physical plane. Like they know what it takes to do that. They have the determination, they have the willpower, they have like the dependability. They can depend on themselves, they understand their value. So let's get some clarifiers. Any messages about this Queen of Pentacles in reverse? I asked about any messages about this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Pentacles is very like also giving to other people. There's this energy here of giving back to people, but also having the amount of support and stability that they need in order to do that, which makes sense. Tell me how powerful I can turn nothing into something. Yes, that's correct. And I think I asked about this energy of this Queen of Pentacles and it being in reverse, and we got the Hanged Person. This person is truly like enlightening themselves. Their understanding of where they're at on a conscious level is being elevated. And that might be where you're putting your energy right now. And I believe that you will see, if you're not already, see things in the physical plane that are messages from spirit. just being that grounded and that conscious at the same time, having that perspective is what you are achieving. So congratulations. I wonder, I'm interested. Hey, Empress Daisy. Definitely. I'm interested in this energy here of letting go of tangible things or things in the plane that might be holding you or that you're like working through that might be acting as like roadblocks or something. This could even be fear of like investing in new things or like maybe getting over the fear, having a new level of understanding of the fears that you might have in the physical plane of or fears of like starting something new, fears of investing your energy into new things, and maybe just having a new perspective of that specifically. And that just seems to be what you put in your energy into right now. Let's get some messages about this King of Pentacles. Oh my God, it's already 3 o'clock. Okay. Well, that sounds correct. That sounds correct for you. I think that's some more like self-compassion, maybe, and that could be anything from like how you talk to yourself, how you speak of your dreams, and how you speak of like things that you want to manifest that maybe, maybe there's an idea that I have, and then I immediately logic kicks in and is like, no, you can't do that. That's too hard, or that's impossible. Those are some limiting beliefs that like you can just cut out. And I think that it will become easier to cut those things out by maybe being more aware of how you talk to yourself and how compassionate you're being with yourself compared to how compassionate and giving it seems that you are with other people. Um, I'm very much getting that energy. And so what I want to do is pull some soul truth and see what the universe has to say about this. I saw that 8 of Swords in there when I was shuffling, and so that's why I was like, when it came out with the Empress, I was like, oh, this person should be confident. This person has every reason to be confident in what they're doing. That 8 of Swords is very limiting belief, self-generated fear. Right, yeah. I think just to make things a lot easier on yourself, while you're going through this new transitioning very much, your perspective is just really changing very quickly every day. To make that easier, I think just maybe just the way that you talk to yourself and how much space you're giving yourself. Any messages for Manya that would help them most benefit them through this spiritual and conscious transition, conscious awakening? Any messages from the universe? Whoa. All right, you got 3. To whom am I comparing myself right now? What you are able to see in another is only visible because it's within you, ready to be brought out. Shine light on this feeling of not enough and see the truth. All that you need and want is within you. Today's soul action, today stop comparing and start creating. There's been this energy here of creating as well. So just putting energy into that sounds a lot more fun than like beating yourself up or like being too hard on yourself, you know? What am I grateful for right now? Adopt abundance mindset. Gratitude is the antidote to all of our problems. It is impossible to be fearful and grateful at the same time. I'm getting the Empress that came up when I was shuffling again that I keep bringing up. Gratitude improves our health, opens our heart, and changes our state. Today's soul action, the universal law of attraction says that we attract into our lives that which we are focused. Close your eyes, put your hand on your heart, and think of 3 things for which you are grateful for today. Notice the abundance growing within you. Everything that we have been talking about is just like, even so, like I'm doing this reading for you, and I'm just like, we just keep being told the same thing over and over and over, which I get such a high from. Like I get the chills because it's just like I'm the type of person in this time of my life that I love this extra validation, you know, to just be reminded. It just feels really good. You also got, what if it was easy? It doesn't have to be hard. Call in the universe, the stars, the angels, and all their powers. Find the solution. Would you take the next step if it were easy? It's time to expect ease. Call in grace and receive guidance. You are supported. Today's soul action lists 10 possible ideals for your soul's current calling. Lean into ease. It's here. You just have to say yes to it. So there is this energy here of like, I'm getting the chills right now too, of you being able to make this a lot easier on yourself, which we kind of got started on that conversation when this 2 of Cups and this 6 of Cups came out. Okay, Manya? So I'm super stoked for you. Oh, I feel it. It's like spirit is just really, really, truly communicating with you. Not that they're not when I'm doing readings for other people, but just the like over and over and over, just really driving in this like compassion thing and not comparing, and just like you just focus on you and what you're doing, and other this what you're working on will fall into play and might make it easier for you to endure this transition, because it's not, from my personal experience, it's not fun. Like it's not fun going through the transition of gaining new levels of consciousness. Like while you're doing it, it feels like shit from my experience. But that's also a perspective that I might be choosing to have as well. That's also a perspective I might be choosing to have. Like there is another way to look at this, that maybe I'm not considering. And it all starts with being more compassionate towards yourself and really paying attention to how you're talking to yourself. How are you responding in your head when you encounter situations, kind of like how I just did, um, in regard to certain levels of consciousness, that transition being difficult, right? That's a very good question, I think, too. For sure. I really like that too, Manya. Thanks for bringing your energy back to the channel. Thanks for your questions. I am really looking forward to getting some videos posted about just kind of like my experiences with being far removed from my intuition, and then how I came back to it, having anxiety and struggling with anxiety on a daily basis, and how I figured out how to separate my anxious thoughts from what the universe was trying to tell me, and just how to basically essentially how to reopen my heart chakra. So that's the kind of videos that I've got in the works right now, that I feel will be really helpful to a lot of people, so that just any transition that they're going through will be a lot easier for them to deal with, because they'll feel more empowered, essentially, is what might be happening. Yeah, dude. Me too. All right, Nav. Thank you for being so patient, everybody. Nav, if you are here and you have a question, I would love to try and help you out. I like that I kind of look like an elf in this hat. I like it. I feel that, yo. I'm in a very like heavily allergen polluted area too, and I'm like, damn, damn. Yeah, me too. Yes, Elf Prince. I'm really feeling that energy today. Oh shit. Lord of the Rings, yo. My first introduction to Lord of the Rings, like the movies, I've never read the books. My first introduction was like uh nonstop from like the first movie to the last movie that they came out with, and it was like, I don't know, like 17 hours went by because it was the extended version, and now I never want to see that movie again. Legolas, yeah, yeah, yeah. Nav, are you here, boo? If Nav is not here, we can move on to Sinead. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Exactly, Miriam. I really feel that too. I'm just like, okay, but where are the folks of color though? You could like make this reality look any type of way you want, and it's just like still kind of hypersexualizing normal body parts, and I don't see any folks of color. Wow, how creative. I just got the chills, so I must feel pretty passionately about that. So I don't see Nav. Sinead. Um, I don't see Sinead in here. So let's do BTS. Is BTS in here? I've got a better camera coming. I just ordered a better camera because right now I'm just using my laptop camera, and it has a microphone on it, so I think that it'll be better sound, like better quality. BTS has jams. I'm so sorry, Miriam. I wonder if there's any, for some reason, when you're talking about your allergies, oh, hey, Sinead, you can go ahead and post your question. I'll answer it right now. When you're talking about your allergies, um, nettles keep coming into my mind. And I've never had, hey, BTS, looks like we've got Sinead and then BTS, you're right after. I'm thinking about nettles, Miriam, and I don't know why. And I know that you can make tea out of it, nettle tea. So that might be something that's just, it keeps coming to my mind. So I wish I could speak more on that, but I've never tried it before. And I don't know what it has to do with allergies, but it might be helpful because it just popped into my head. All right, Sanine. Will my old Capricorn friend contact me? Okay. Yeah, and then BTS is right after. Will Sanine's Capricorn friend contact him? Interesting. So I don't usually like know all the signs of the cards, but I know that the devil is Capricorn. And we've got this extension here. I'm going to say yes. This is a definite yes. This is a definite yes. And whatever, like when this person comes into contact with you, it will be very sweet. It'll be very nice because it appears that y'all have a past and that is like boding well for you. Hey, DG official. Yes, definitely. We can definitely add you to the list. Does that resonate with you, Samid? I know that this devil card is here, and that to me, just in this instance, is telling me Capricorn. And again, I heard it, and I don't usually know, I don't know all of these. Samid, ooh, I just got the chills. Let me do some oracle cards for you since that, hey Lex, yes, you can be added to the list, Lex. Thanks for coming to the channel. Let me pull cards for you since that was such a direct, quick answer. And just get some like good advice from the universe for you during this time. Anything helps, you know? So I just want to read this, and I don't know if it has, this is going to resonate with somebody. What are the dominant emotions that run my life? How do you fill your day? Stress or joy? Trust or anger? Anxiety or peace? We have only today, right now, the journey. No goal, no destination will bring us the feeling we seek. But when we begin filling every day with that which we most value, we will attract more of it. This is fulfillment. Maybe this is why I've just been like on this type of train today, because I'm feeling it too. I don't know if maybe y'all are feeling that too. What is going on in the planets today? I'm gonna have to watch some astrology folks on YouTube, maybe see what's going on in the planets today. Today's soul action: lean into what you want to feel and adjust your life, your values, and your expectations to match your desires. What do you want to feel? Are you willing to let go of the belief that you have to achieve something to feel it? So let's do another one for you, Sanine. Whoa, that was quick. How can I infuse more self-love and compassion into my daily life? And this is the key, I believe, to what this was talking about, how they're talking about, you know, I'm grateful for today, like how I said at the start of this live stream, when somebody asked how I'm feeling, like I'm grateful for this day. I get to start over again. I get another chance to like reinvest my energy into what I want to focus. I get another chance to like face my anxiety and decide if I'm ready to release it. And a lot of it has to do with where you start with yourself and how you're talking to yourself. If compassion does not include yourself, it's incomplete. This live stream is crazy, y'all. Today's soul action: choose one self-care action to do today. Oh shit, my boo's off work. Maybe that's who just texted. Choose one self-care action to do today. Maybe they're thinking about me and that's why I just said that. Set stronger boundaries is number 1. Number 2, meditate and listen to your heart. 3, speak to yourself with. 4, focus on your strengths. 5, say no to something that isn't yes. 6 is say yes to something that you are afraid of. 7, let go of what you cannot control. 8, stay far away from drama and negativity. 9, ask for help and allow it. 10, write down 3 things that you are grateful for. All right, Sunid. So I hope that was some that I was able to answer your question. Off the bat, I wanted to answer no to that, but I guess I just have not done it in this live stream. All right, BTS. And Sunid, when I was asking about your question, I had the next 6 months in mind. So if anything, it will be within the next 6 months. I can tell you that. If everything continues the way that it's going right now. I'm just gonna see. Of course, Sunid. I'm gonna try and I'm gonna continue. BTS, what type of communication will I receive from Ross? I like that name. What will they say? I think we can hit both of those in like maybe one card. We'll see. What type of communication will BTS receive from Ross? If there's an energy that I'm getting right now, I don't know what. I'm curious in this energy. I'm moving fast today. Yeah, I feel like I've been getting a little bit faster. There's this energy here of having patience. And whatever it is that you have been investing your energy in, having expectations about that thing when you've taken care of it the most that you can do to what's in your control. It's kind of like when you've taken care of something to like your most control, I think sometimes letting go of expectation of what the outcome will be will allow whatever it is that you're trying to manifest to gain or attract like energies. But kind of like when you're holding on to an expectation, from my experience, it kind of ceases to grow, or it's like less satisfying because your expectations of it have been so narrowed, when it could be gaining energy from the universe, like very positive energy from the universe, by letting that thing go and knowing or trusting that it will come back. So there's this very type of energy. There's this very like, it doesn't feel hostile. It does not feel hostile to me. It just feels like I'm letting this take some time. I'm letting this take some time. So I'm wondering if that resonates with you, because it's a very specific energy. And I'm going to get some clarifiers on this Seven of Pentacles. Oh, yeah, because Seven of Pentacles is what came out. They might have some things to say to you that You don't know if she'll let it go. I got you. I see. Mm-hmm. Yes. So either this person might have some things to say to you as a result of kind of, yeah, just let it flow. Yes, exactly. Because I do see this something as being tangible in the physical plane. I know I just talked about, like, this isn't just about dreams or having dreams and letting your expectations go of those dreams so they can, like, gather energy. Like, this is very much a physical manifestation. Any other messages about this Seven of Pentacles? Hey, Patricia. Wow. We got Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles. There's new, there's inspiration here for something that could be um, a connection that is grounded. There's opportunity here for hey, Patricia, good to see you. Thanks for coming to the channel. Here that will be inspiring. Find the strength, find strength within yourself to either allow that to manifest. Just like there's this energy here of just like, be cool, go with the flow. That's very much what this is too, because there is potential here. And again, it's not just staying and locked up in someone's dreams or mind. Like, this has actual physical potential and attraction. So let's get some oracle cards for you. Let's do Iris. Hey, Anna. So I think I might have to make this live stream into a two-parter, because my partner is on their way home and I know that we need to go to the grocery store. But I will come back on this evening and I'll have more information before I get off of this live stream. Any messages for BTS? You got Scry Mirror. But anybody who is on this list, I will be able to get to you. Hey, Helen, be able to get to you in the second part of the live stream. There, because I'll keep the list, and Maria has the list, and I'll be able to look back at this live stream and see what's up. Hey, Timothy. That's what's up. We can definitely add you to the list. Scry Mirror. There is this idea that to see beyond is something only someone with special powers and gifts can achieve. Well, you have those special powers and gifts as well. You will be surprised what will appear to you when you allow yourself to look and listen. And I want to do a Moonology for you. Thank you, Patricia. This is for BTS. Any messages for BTS? So again, if you're on the list and I need to cut out, don't worry because I will do a second part of the live stream and I'll just go down the list. If you want to leave your question in this live stream, I'll be able to look back at it and reference from it while I'm doing the second live stream. Hopefully my laptop won't be so laggy on my end. Damn, I just feel like this is really the theme for today. It's time to release negativity. So let's see what's up, BTS. Full moon in Scorpio. I'm gonna be right back. I just need to unlock the gate for my partner. I'll be right back. Hey, Pooh Bear, baby. Hi, baby. All right, BTS. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. If you've been feeling paranoid and acting weird, take this card as a very direct message from the cosmos to stop it. Worrying yourself is pointless. It's time to release any negativity you have around the situation you're asking about. If someone has been unkind to you, perhaps it's time to release them. This card heralds an emotionally intense time, since both the full moon and Scorpio themselves are both extremely intense. It's time for you to feel all your feelings. There could be some nastiness in the air when you pull this card. If that's the case, take it as a sign to move away from anyone or anything you feel is toxic. For some, however, this card has a totally different meaning. Your sex life can improve now if you make the effort. Use your magic. You have all that you need inside of you to bring your desired result. Interesting thing to add to these cards. I think it's interesting because not everybody likes to have sex or wants to do that. But moving on, attuned to the moon, emote. It's all better out than in. Additional meanings for this card. It's time to move from living fearfully to living joyfully. You're right about having your suspicions. Grudges are toxic. Let something go. And the end of an argument. All right, BTS. So I hope that helped you. Oh, Maria, I don't have a gender. I just go by they. I just use they them pronouns, or you can call me Rachel. Or I see sometimes people referring to my handle name, Love Divine Wisdom. That's fine too. You're welcome, BTS. I hope that was helpful for you. I really like that card. It's okay, Maria. All right, moving on. Thanks for your question, BTS. I get a good energy whenever I see you come back on the chat. I like it. Tamra. Is Tamra here? Let me give Tamara a second. Thanks for all the likes, y'all. I always get surprised when people do that. It's pretty cool. All right, Miriam, if you've got your question ready, I'll give you a second to pull that out. I wonder if it has to do with this Four of Swords here. This person's taking a mental rest. All right, Miriam. What has Muhammad thought about Miriam lately? Oh, thank you, Maria. Well, I appreciate them. What has Muhammad thought about Miriam lately? Interested. I don't know if interesting. Interesting. Hey, Faith. So I don't know, see, because when I was shuffling the cards, this was like flipped over in the deck, and I don't know if I flipped that over or if that was already there. So I was like, oh, I wonder if I flipped that over if that was already there. And then the Queen of Swords popped up, and this is like, these people look very similar to me anyway, and their energy is very similar. And could be somebody coming from a place of, I think this person, as far as what they have thought about you lately, they've thought about something coming into balance, making a just decision, communicating from a place of high integrity, of fairness, of yeah, Faith 30. We can definitely do that. I'm going to have to end this stream maybe in like a half hour or so, but I'm going to make it a second part. And I'll be back on again this evening, and I'll continue on with the list. Yeah, I don't feel that it's bad. I just feel that this person is maybe very mature, very calculated in the way that they are thinking. They just want to be very clear. There's very like maybe clear thoughts with you. Maybe they felt like that y'all's connection is in balance, that it's where it should be. Maybe that's where it's supposed to be or something. So let's get some clarifiers. For sure, Faith. I just noticed a shoe popping out. What's up with these shoes? Why the shoe? There's I think like an energy of vulnerability here that is interesting. This person is definitely not afraid to communicate and speak their mind, but they very much feel that a decision that they made or y'all's energy is balanced, like it's where karmically it should be right now or something. So let's get some clarifiers. Any messages about this justice? I've been seeing this devil a lot too. So that's interesting. Any messages about this Justice card for Miriam? Yeah, I think we're on Miriam. Yeah. All right. Any other messages about this Justice? We got 4 cups. So it could be someone who has kind of removed themselves from a situation. Like they're not very. There's this energy here with all these swords and lack of cups and this 4 of cups. There's not a lot of like emotional. There might be something that they're not. They don't feel like they really need to like be emotionally invested because they feel they're very confident in this thing or this connection being balanced. Yes. By this then, I feel like this means no drama then. No drama. Any messages about this Queen of Swords? Interesting. We've got the 9 of Pentacles in reverse and the 9 of Swords. What I'm getting from this, because this Queen of Swords is not someone who is codependent on someone else. They're very confident in their own abilities and their ability to use their sword to cut down bullshit, essentially. Yeah, there's no more. And maybe that's why this person has matured into this type of energy. And I think it's because, whoa, there's 2 9s here. 2 9s. There must have been an end to this anxiety revolving around wanting to be independent, wanting to be free, wanting to just be able to rely on themselves and just come from a space of really relying on themselves, being in their own space is really what this is feeling like. This person's just confident in doing that. And I don't feel anything negative here towards you. This is just kind of where this person's mindset is at. They don't want to experience. They're done experiencing any anxiety. They're cutting through any anxiety that might be stemming from this idea of like codependency, which might be true for both of y'all, since this this energy of like fairness and balance seems to be resonating on both parts. Obviously that would require that both people then be kind of in the same boat, on the same wavelength. So I want to get some oracle cards for you, Miriam. I want to do a moonology because I love these cards. It is good. There's no more of that. Neither you are going to make sure of that, the other person is going to make sure of that, or both of you, because that seems to be like that justice, like, you know, in this whole karmic where it's supposed to be, requires multiple people. When it comes to y'all's connection, it would require both of you. If you're still in connection with this person. Obviously, y'all are both empowered individuals, and you can make your life look however you want, regardless of what somebody else is doing. I just mean in reference to y'all's connection. Yes. Let's get some messages for you. Any messages regarding Miriam and Muhammad's connection, or any advice for Miriam in general? Something that would most benefit them. I'm not joking. This is the energy for today, myself included. It's time to release negative energy, full moon in Scorpio. I think since the universe has thrown this our way again, I'm going to read it every time, but I'm really just, every time I read it, I'm going to pay like more attention to it, you know? It's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. If you've been feeling paranoid and acting weird, take this card as a very direct message from the cosmos to stop it. Worrying yourself is pointless. It's time to release any negativity you have around the situation you're asking about. If someone has been unkind to you, perhaps it's time for you to release them. This card holds an emotionally intense time since both the full moon and Scorpio themselves are both extremely intense. It's time for you to feel all of your feelings. There could be some nastiness in the air when you pull this card out. I think that's just the energy today. Again, I'm going to take a look at what's going on in the planets. If that's the case, take it as a sign to move away from anyone or anything you feel is toxic. For some, however, I don't want to do that one. Attune to the moon, emote. It's all better out than in. Additional meanings, it's time to move from living fearfully to living joyfully. You're right to have your suspicions. Grudges are toxic, let something go. The end of an argument. So I feel like this is just kind of validation as to where it appears and seems to be that y'all are at with your connection, which is just like power to both of y'all, for real. For just really wanting a new level of consciousness. All right, Miriam. That's what's up. For me, like too, it's like a constant thing of like my awareness getting fixated on a thought that I have, but you don't need to pay attention or give every single thought your energy, because your thoughts aren't you. You are the person observing your thoughts. You are the person feeling your feelings. You get to decide if you want to put your awareness into those things or not. And it's a constant thing, like, excuse me, getting sucked into something and then coming back out of it, getting sucked into something, coming back out of it, reminding yourself that you are the observer. It's just like it's a constant thing. And if it feels constant, then you're doing it right. I feel that, Miriam. Like that's telling me to meditate. I'm gonna make another note for myself to meditate. Oh, I already did. I already did. I'm glad. I'm glad. Thank you for bringing your energy to the channel. I like connecting with you. All right. Empress. Empress, are you here? I would love to answer that question for you. Empress, how can Empress get past their anxiety and doubt for their business in regard to their business? This person is hella inspired by their passions and they're not afraid to take action on whatever it is that they're passionate about, regardless of what anybody else thinks. They will do whatever it takes, and it might require them shining and being in the spotlight and taking action. And it might require them choosing to be confident in themselves. And we've got the Fool here who has this, there's this same energy here of like being fearless because you know your intuition is going to guide you to safety. There's this like cliff here, right? And this person's like hella free. They're not worried about any consequences. They're in the correct context to be taking a leap of faith. They're in the correct context to be taking a leap of faith. This pup here sometimes is understood to be this person's intuition. I'm guessing because animals other than humans, well, humans have good intuition, but animals are not phased by any social constructions that like might kind of like trigger our anxiety. Not that animals other than humans don't have anxiety. Hey, Tana. Yes, you can be added to the list. I might have to split this live stream into 2 different parts, but I'll be back on this evening and we'll continue down the list. Anyways, so this is essentially saying that whatever it is that you are dealing with within your business, you're in the correct context for the universe to be having your back such that you can take any risk that you want that really just like gives you life and you can go for it. Trust in the universe. And that was before I even drew any cards, so let's see what's up. I wish my thing would stop lagging. Oh well, at least it's working. I'm doing it too, dude. What is going on in the sky? So how can Empress get past anxiety and doubt for their business? There's something here about connecting and allowing your heart chakra to be open in order to connect with either folks from the past or just really being able to get in touch from coming from a loving place. We got the Page of Cups and it came out in reverse. And this has a lot to do with what we've been talking about so far. So that's 2 pages here. So there's something about your inspiration and allowing yourself to write, allowing yourself to dream whatever you want. Nothing is impossible. Nothing's impossible. It depends on how you are talking to yourself and how you're coming at your dreams. Are you being supportive of them? Or are you immediately falling to logic and fear and being like, oh no, there's no way that I can do that? Give yourself space to dream whatever you want, as crazy as it sounds, because you can make it manifest into the physical plane. Mm-hmm. So let's get some clarifiers on this Page of Cups in reverse. I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up. I haven't even, I've barely shuffled these cards. I just opened these. I got this 10 of Cups with the 7 of Cups. There's a lot of cups here because I feel like this has to do with the way that you are, the dreams that you have that can be manifested. There's something that you are trying to manifest that gives you just like life you're very passionate about. You get inspired, like it really fills your heart, and this person is allowing themselves to be in this dreamlike state. I'm really interested to see what else the universe has to say about this in regards to these oracle cards and some tangible things. Don't be afraid to take action. Don't wait either. Don't wait. Just do it right now. Like, just get into that. However you get motivated or feel motivated by this thing, whatever it is that you're doing, you can knock down any obstacle. You see these people moving? Well, I guess this person, it's kind of can be interpreted as this person moving, I guess. This person's moving hella fast and they're not taking direction from anybody. They're doing their own thing. They don't follow a set path. And sometimes when you don't get validation from that right away, it can be difficult because you might get scared. But you don't need to be scared. Like, you don't have to be scared of anything. It seems like what you are trying to manifest is in alignment, like your behaviors and your actions are in alignment with who you are spiritually, the values and the beliefs that you have, and you're making the correct choices to be making those things manifest. But I think a lot of it is having to do with your allowing yourself to dream up whatever you want, obviously knowing that you will want and need to take action on those things. Excuse me. And it will require work and it will require patience. because spirit doesn't always speak at the same time frame every day. There's this element here of being open. There's this element here of opening your heart chakra. And I don't know. What I'm feeling here is you being able to manifest speaking to spirit, like being able to manifest. You say that this thing that you are trying to do is to speak to spirit, maybe at different parts of the day in order to get your business going. And that can happen, is what this is saying. There's this element here of being open and opening your heart chakra, which I find interesting. There's this element here of allowing yourself to dream those things. There's this element here of being present. This 10 of Cups keeps popping up. Any other messages about this Page of Cups in reverse? We got the 3 of Swords. There's some truth that I think needs to be made conscious or aware. Any messages about this Page of Cups in reverse? We've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This is definitely... So this is someone definitely putting things into action, right? If you want them to. If you want to put the energy into work. This person's already done a significant amount of work down here to be able to lay something down so that it starts growing on itself. Even though this person might be slow moving, it's still growing, it's still happening. We've got this 3 of Swords here. So I don't know if this is some like negative self-talk, or there are some truths about being practical that maybe need to be more realized. So what I want to do, I want to pull a soul truth and see what comes out here. Any advice for Empress? Okay. Yeah, this Page of Cups is saying like there's an openness here. I think that maybe you with yourself, as far as like taking action steps and being sensible in regard to manifesting your dreams. There's this that 3 of Swords is what had me saying, how are you talking to yourself, or like where's your mind at in regards to giving yourself space? Any messages for Empress in regards to how they can help themselves manifest this spiritual business? Any messages for Empress that would help them manifest this spiritual business that they've got going on? Well, no. Okay. You've got 3. First one is, who am I ready to forgive? I am not what happened to me. I am who I choose to become. Is it time to let go, forgive, move onward? Is your soul ready to forgive someone else or yourself? Forgiveness brings sweet release, freedom, and insight. Look at it from their shoes. Notice how you grew and what you learned. What do you want to become, and how is this resistance holding you from what your soul wants? Today's soul action: write a forgiveness letter, then practice the Ho'oponopono. I don't know what that is, but it's a type of prayer. Ho'oponopono. It's a type of prayer while thinking of the person you're ready to forgive. It's spelled like this. Onopono. I was thinking Ho'oponopono prayer. So this is the type of prayer that is suggested while thinking of the person you're ready to forgive. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Next card is, does my life have room for more pleasure and play? In what area are you lacking pleasure right now? Maybe in certain relationships or with work? Is it possible to shift the seriousness of life to experiencing a more creative, wild, and playful side of you? Hey, Kiss. Yes, you can be added to the list. I might need to cut this live stream early before I finish everybody on the list. Oh, thanks for subscribing. But I will be back this evening and we'll continue down the list. How can I be more flexible right now? Oh, sorry, I was on the other one. Does my life have room for more pleasure and play? In what area, in what area are you lacking pleasure right now? Maybe in certain relationships or with work? Is it possible to shift the seriousness of life to experiencing a more creative, wild, and playful side of you? Today's soul action: what would happen if you added more play and laughter to your life? What area is lacking this right now? Take time to play. Let go of any need to produce anything. Let go of any need to produce anything. You got, how can I be more flexible right now? What are you trying to control? Maybe it's time to let go. Let love move through you today and trust the outcome will be for your highest good. Today's soul action: remind yourself all day long that you are safe, that life is happening for you, and that you are not alone. And then do some yoga. I want to do an iris for you. I want to do an iris for you, and then I'll move on to the next person. So again, this is for Empress. How can Empress? Yeah, that seems to like what this reading is really being called for. What advice can we give to Empress so they can find they can empower themselves more in regards to this business that they're trying to start up? This is very interesting. You've got number 70, Spirit to guide you. It seems as though Spirit is really trying to help you make this happen. We've got all these cups out here talking about intuition. And opening your heart chakra and being dreamy. Spirits to guide you. It seems like all the signs point to yes. Have you ever seen a repeated symbol appear over and over just for a short time? These are your guides trying to speak to you. They are like, hi, we are trying to make this pretty obvious for you. Know that you have help right now. Your guides want the very best for you, and right now they are trying to assist you in making the right choices. Pay attention to the little things. Okay, Empress? So I hope that that was helpful for you. Thank you. I appreciate your question, and I appreciate your question, and I always like having your energy here at the stream. I hope it did. I hope it did. And I'm very stoked for you to be developing this thing, whatever you're trying to manifest. I'm very stoked for it to be happening. It's because it's happening right now. DG, are you here? I'll give DG one more minute. Oh yeah. Hey Sag, yes, you can definitely be added to the list. I'm going to have to cut this live stream here in probably like a half hour, but I'll continue on with the same list that we have this evening. Of course, Sag. And I think like that's what Maria was saying too. They made a good point that if I forgot that you could do that. That if you hit the little bell after you subscribe, which I think that's the only way. Oh, I think my partner's here. I think that's the only way that you can see that I'm back on a live stream or get it like sent to your phone or you get notified that I'm coming back on. Or you can just try coming back on later in the evening. I'm thinking that I'm going to come back around 7. Hey, DG, let's get your question.
Hi, baby. Oh, sit.
Hi, boo. Oh.
Look at that baby. Hi, Daddy.
Okay, DG. All right, DG. Will I land a new job? Okay, I got you. Let's do that. It is 4 p.m. for me right now. Oh, it's 7 for you. Gotcha. So yeah, so it's 4 p.m. for me. Duh, other people have different times. DG. Will DG land a new job soon or have some money coming in? Because it might not require a job at all. Sometimes money will find you. Is there a job or money coming in the way of DG? Yes. Yes. It might be something that allows for you to be creative. This is abundance. This is like, you see this person's like, even how they're dressed and like what they have around them, they're just very much like, feeling very confident. And because this is tied to the physical plane here, there's like these trees and green, there's this greenery. There's definitely some money coming your way. Maybe feeling very empowered, coming from a place of feeling empowered because you've got some money coming through. Feeling very confident. So let's get some clarifiers on this, DG. That's really cool. I'm noticing that there's a stream of water in the background. So I definitely think that this has to do with something. Do you do music or something creative with like film um, something that just requires or you utilize your intuition a lot, which just means that you listen to how you feel when deciding where you want to go with something. Oh, you make music. It might have to do with music. I make music too. What kind of music do you make? I like to make like chill wave stuff. Kind of like lo-fi-ish sometimes, but chill wave. All right, boo. See you soon. And then we'll go to the grocery store. All right, boo.
Come on. Come on,
Okay. Oh, that's what's up. Ooh, I just got the chills. I'm getting the chills. What's going on? Well, that looks very good for you. That looks very good for you. It's an interesting journey. I don't know if like you have the same experience, but like I started making music back in January and I was just like afraid to do it until then. And now there's just so much to learn about, yes, like music production, but like also about how to get your music out there and like how you can be paid for it at this like day and age. There's so many options as to like yes having your music put out there and like getting seen and like collaborating with other people and that being so dope in itself, but like you can make money off of this too and you can be successful. So this looks very very good for you. Are you struggling with are you scared, you have some anxiety, maybe some self-doubt? Was there something that maybe you're afraid of it not working out, you're afraid of maybe disappointing yourself or afraid of being disappointed? I think you should absolutely just jump into this. I'm you know what, I'm just really wanting to focus on this empress energy. This person coming, they just create whatever they want and they manifest it into the physical plane, and they're feeling very confident doing that because it's very empowering. So that's the type of energy that I'm getting for you in regards to making money, finding a job in it, and not being successful. Yeah, yeah, because I can see that it's self-generated, and I can definitely understand that. Like I get scared when I'm in the middle of making music sometimes, as I'm just like having like all these thoughts like, oh no, I can't do that because that's not for me, or I don't have the ability to make my music sound the way that I want to in my head because that's just for somebody else that's been doing it for a long time. But that's all bullshit. Like you don't need to pay attention to that at all. People want to hear what you have to offer. And that's what's going to make this so successful for you. So let's do some moonology for you, DG. Yeah. And I feel like a lot of music producers might feel the same way as well. And you can find, I watch a lot of YouTube just to like watch how other like tips that other music producers are like giving freely because I love learning about it, as I'm sure it seems like you do too. Um, and you'll hear them be vulnerable and be like, fuck, I was really scared of this, but fuck that, just keep doing what you're doing. Like that's what they did, you know? So it's inspiring. Just keep that inspiration going. Like, you don't need to be afraid. You don't need to be afraid of anything. I'm getting the chills all over my body right now, so I don't know if this is hella resonating with you or what's going on. It feels good though. Okay. Show the world the real you. That's the first one that I want to do for you, DG. And I want to hear your music too. In a little bit, I'm gonna be posting like a link to my music on this YouTube page, just so people from like the music side can also know that I can be used as a resource as this as well. Like I can be used this way as well, and it's good to just like connect with people. So we got full moon in Aquarius. I really would love to hear your music as well. Music just makes me feel good, dude. DG, we got Show the World the Real You, Full Moon in Aquarius. This card brings the message from the cosmos that you need to detach a little from whatever situation you're asking about. Someone might be keeping you at arm's length now, but it's no bad thing. It's important for you to allow life to unfold and progress, even if change seems like a frightening prospect. If you've been holding yourself back from showing the world the real you, this card reminds you that your unique characteristic. I can't even make this up right now. I can't make this up. I love this channel. If you've been holding yourself back from this showing the world the real you, this card reminds you that your unique characteristics are what make you special. In a relationship, if you're being too aloof or detached, go ahead and be yourself in whatever it is coming up for you. Attune to the moon, be aware of your feelings, but also be prepared to move on. Additional meanings for this card: don't lose the beauty and romance of life. You are too much in your head, get into your heart. A friend needs you, be there for them. And a situation is going to take a very unexpected turn. So it seems like there's a lot of inspiration coming up for you, a lot of like self empowerment, confidence, feeling more like confident in your creativity and your abilities that you have. Like, definitely don't need validation from other people, but you'll be getting some good experience, that's for sure. And let me do a soul truth for you too. Any other messages for DG in regards to them manifesting this job, this thing that will bring them some money? Any other messages for DG? That one wants to fall out, but it wants to stay. So I'm gonna do two of them. That's telling. Thank you, Maria. So my partner's taking their pup on a walk, but then when they come back, I am going to go to the grocery store. So I might be able to fit in one more person after this. Is this real? Yeah. The moon card that... Okay, I cannot make this up. This is the card that we just pulled for you from the Moonology. Show the world the real you. This is from a completely different oracle deck. Am I afraid to be seen? This is fucking dope. I'm really stoked for you. The world doesn't want you to hold back any longer. Time to shine your unique light on the world. I can't make this up. I'm about to like flip this desk over. Not really, because I've got some expensive equipment on here, but I'm feeling pretty passionate about this right now. Time to shine your unique light on the world. You are made from love, and from love you are whole. There's no more hiding. There's no more shame. There is only truth. Live naked and free. Today's soul action: what parts of me do I hide so that I can be socially accepted and fit in? Am I being authentic? Do I allow myself to be me all of the time? What do I need so that I can be safe to be seen? Journal your answers. And I highly recommend, I use these, this deck is called Soul Truth, self-awareness card deck. And journaling these things, like when they give you exercises to journal, has like changed my perspective so much, especially in regards to making music, because I do get so much anxiety about making music. What other people might be thinking, like, oh no, I don't want to drop this song because like, what if people aren't into it? Fuck all that shit, dude. They're gonna love it because it's just you exuding you to the fullest degree without holding back. People love that shit. And we got, am I focused on what I want most? That's what's up, DG. You're welcome. I'm really glad that it's resonating. I feel it too. I feel it. I feel that. Yeah, dude. I don't think that that's going to help. One reason so few of us achieve what we truly want is we never concentrate our power. Most people dabble their way through life, never deciding to master anything in particular. Today's soul focus on grows. Today, ask yourself, is my life a reflection of my values, or do I need to make adjustments? Prioritize. All right, DG. So I'm super stoked. I'm super stoked for you. Of course, absolutely. There's been a lot of people that have like shared their energy with me and given me inspiration, especially when it comes to making music or doing tarot or whatever. So I'm glad that I could do that for you in this moment, and I appreciate you connecting with me. So let's do one more person. Let's do Lex, and then I'll cut it. And like Maria was saying, if you maybe you can hit the bell and be notified without subscribing to me. If you don't want to, I'm not going to make anybody do something that they don't want to do. But I know if you hit the little bell, then you'll get a notification for when I'm back on. Because I know everybody has different time zones. So Lex, if you're here, we have time for your question. And then when I continue this live stream this evening, I'll be able to get to everybody else's questions. Will the Aries girl try to reach out to reconcile our intimate relationship in the future? When I was first reading your question, my heart just like felt really, really heavy. And the more I read it, the more that made sense. Heavy can be good though too, because it means that something, oh, that's you. Heavy can be good too, because it means that you're moving through something. It might feel uncomfortable, but sometimes that's just what you just got to make space for that. Being uncomfortable, feeling uncomfortable in that way is not bad. It means you're just processing some stuff. And I think just making space for yourself to do that is the best thing that you could do for yourself. And obviously, like being compassionate, yeah, just like giving yourself space. So let's see what comes up. Will the Aries girls try to reach out to reconcile our intimate relationship in the future? Let's see. Yeah. That's what's up. You can make it fun too. You can make it fun. Like you can take that time, be like, thank God I'm all alone by myself so I can like put my energy into stuff that I like to do. Or if you don't remember stuff that you like to do, you can just start by dreaming about stuff, thinking stuff up that like when it makes your heart like feel really good. Like when I make music, my heart just like feels so good. I don't want to do anything else in that moment. I just want to put energy into it, even if I feel scared to do it. So let's see what comes up. Will this Aries person reach out to reconcile with Lex in the future? So this is a lot of cards. So I'm gonna put them back in, but I'm just gonna quickly explain the overall energy that I'm kind of getting here. There is this element of, there is this transitionary period going on right now that might bring a sense of like stuckness, lack of movement, lack of communication. But whatever it is that either one or both of you is moving away from is the correct, whatever cycle y'all are at right now in your connection, or just you individually moving forward And leaving whatever situation was in the past is the correct thing to do. It doesn't necessarily mean that communication will be cut from this person entirely. What it means is that what you're leaving behind needs to be left behind. Moving forward will literally put you, this other person, or both of you in a better spot than where you're at right now or where you were at in the past. So leaving whatever cycle was in the past, whatever phase of connection or whatever phase was in the past, that was truly dominating the space, but appears to be no longer dominating that space, leaving that behind. That's the correct thing to do. The correct thing to do is to continue to move forward here. And we also got the hanged person. This is very much being in a state of contemplation, figuring out what worked for you, what didn't work for you. This is a sun. I'm getting the chills right now. This is a card talking about everything that has happened up to this moment, up to this point, reviewing all of that shit. What do I want in my life now? Do I want any of that in my life? I don't know. I'm not you. But this is definitely, if you're in a space of looking at what has happened in the past up to this point and picking and pulling what you want to continue in your life, what would be most beneficial to you, I feel like you might be having those epiphanies soon if you're not having them right now. I want to get some more information about this hanged person. Any other information about this hanged person? Woo! A lot of cards. There's a lot of cards jumping out. They're just like coming out for you. I've got this 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups to me is like, yes, it's like wish fulfillment and it could involve other people, but it's also just like feeling so much joy and just allowing yourself, like your heart chakra is open in a sense that you're allowing, you're so grateful for what you have right now and the situation that you're in right now, maybe because of the perspective that you have, that you can then connect with other people. You're in a stable enough state to like maybe come to somebody else's aid or be their sense of like safety or security. I want some more information about this hanged person though. Any information about this hanged person? You said it. You said it. This is what's up right now. And since I asked if this person's going to reach out to you, it seems like y'all might be in a like-minded space of finding the truth, seeking the truth of what you want for yourself now in this moment. And so as far as the near future, I do not see this person connecting with you, as well as I don't see it vice versa either, or that would be a good idea right now, since both of these folks, they have a similar energy of, see this light here? They're in search of their own truth, and it's one of consciousness. It's what they want in their life right now. What do I want for myself right now that didn't work in the past, that I'm aware of now? I'm taking some time for myself to really, and I'm using my intuition and this new level of awareness to kind of guide me through. So what I want to do is first I want to do some Moonology for you, and then I want to do Universe Has Your Back Oracle deck. Any messages for Lex regarding this person, this Aries person? The way that the cards are just jumping out at me, it's like There's so much to say, so much to say. First Moonology card we've got. Confidence is your key to success. New Moon in Leo. This sounds very inspiring. I'm very stoked to read this right now. If I can find it. Confidence is your key to success. New Moon in Leo. This card heralds the start of a new cycle for you. When you're going to look and feel more gorgeous, more in the spotlight, more like you have something worth showing off. If you want someone's attention, this card says it's coming. However, this may not happen all by itself. You have to be willing to do your bit. This means being proud of who you are and what you have to offer. Think of yourself as the king or queen of the jungle and carry yourself accordingly. This card is also a great omen if you're asking about a creative project you're working on. Alternatively, it can herald good news or a new start for your children. Attuned to the moon, make time to have fun. Additional meanings, it's time for you to show the world what you've got, shine your light, have some pride, spoil yourself, you've earned it, and you've turned someone's head. And let's do Universe Has Your Back. So get some fun in your life, like how I was talking about. Like take this opportunity, you know, to put your energy on stuff that you like to do. Like the best thing you could do is invest in yourself. Yeah, Lex, for sure. Universe, what other advice do you have for Lex? Because everything's changing all the time, you know, like nothing is ever definite or like for sure going to happen. And what I mean by that is like this person, you and this person could connect at another time, but clearly this is not the correct time. I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. Any other messages from the universe that might validate Lex or make them feel more empowered in this situation? When I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. I feel like that's very, it seems like this is relevant. Okay, Lex. So I hope that all of that resonated with you and you feel like you have some like you're not just stuck waiting for something to happen. Yeah, no worries. Because you're not just stuck waiting for something to happen. Like you can live your life right now and just make it look like how you want, regardless of what somebody else is doing. And it appears that this just isn't the correct time to be reaching out to this person, which is not to say that you'll never speak to them again, because I don't know that. And that's not what made itself evident or clear to me within this reading. Okay, so I'm going to end this stream. I'm going to end this live stream because I know my partner is going to be back from walking their pup soon. And I'm going to go to the grocery store and get some food and stuff. So I appreciate y'all coming to the channel, and I love it when everybody's just interacting in the stream or just having their energy be present and not saying anything at all. I just appreciate connecting with y'all in whatever ways you allow me to. And I will be back this evening. Again, hit the bell if you would like to be notified when I come back on. Yes, I do have the list. I'm looking at it right now, and I also have it written down here. And I will see some of y'all or none of y'all this evening. And I hope y'all are safe and feeling comfortable wherever you're at. And I'll talk to you soon. I'll be thinking good thoughts towards you. Thank you so much for your help, Maria. I really appreciate it. All right. So I will see y'all soon. Take care. You too.